are people here tonight that are not DG360 fans, that are only here for Dungeons and Dragons and Viva La Dirt League. And while I can respect that, I can never condone it. Get. We're continuing our journey here, our Azram campaign. If you are new, definitely want to check out the link in the description. If you're here live every night, every Friday, what is tonight? Thursday? Every Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can join us live here in the chat on Twitch. And if you are new here in this chat, go check out the link that I posted right now, and you will start this amazing journey that you see here, that we have been doing this nearly 2 years now. Can you believe this? That I am that dedicated and amazing of a person. Thank you.
Yes, you're not gonna hate me. Yes.
Listen, when DG, I'm talking in the third person, when DG makes a blood oath, I make a goddamn blood oath, and I will fulfill the prophecy. And the prophecy is as such: I will watch every single episode of the Azram campaign that they release until we are farther ahead than they are. Can I get an amen?
Yes, you're not gonna hate me. Yes.
I will travel into the future. I will literally use quantum computing. I will use the Willow chip from Google to go into the future to stream you further episodes from the future and actually beat Viva La Dirt League to their own punch. You understand? That is how committed that I am.
Yes, you're not gonna hate me. Yes.
I will travel the multiverse, and from Willow chip quantum computing teleportation, give you future episodes once we get the support that we need here. And tonight, I can see the support. Thank you, Dynus. Thank you, Let's Go, for your subscriptions. Through your support, you will help me garner a new Willow quantum computing chip for my very own PC from 2013. I will install the Willow chip. I will go into the future, and I will bring you episodes of the Azram campaign that aren't even listed in present day format. I will travel the multiverse. I will beat anybody in my way. If it is the Incredible Hulk, if it is Captain America, Iron Man, Loki, anybody in my way, they will be thwarted, and I will bring you new episodes. Now, for now, we're catching up. Sorry about that. Pepe, just start the new. There we go.
And then there's the cave drawings.
Maybe after the loop we leave.
As you're leaving the cave, you're like, oh,
That's awesome,
those are very
Zabam.
nice drawings that probably tell a story.
I think
Glad
I've
to have
decided
you here
this.
tonight.
Laethil sent Califactor to the Shadow Realm, and it turned him into...
Maddie says, so you can travel to the future but not get stock market information? I mean, I'm not supposed to talk about that. Not financial advice, by the way. I can't.
to a Dark Lord, basically, and Califak is now evil.
Because
So
of the
Sundowners are now on your side because you've
of the
defeated the
timelines.
dragon. If you go and deal with the smuggling thing for the Eldrins, they will also be on your side. It's quite late into the night by the time you arrive in a town called Runel on the shore of this island of Erengal. You can see that sticking out of the cliff face, embedded into the stone itself, a huge sailing ship.
Oh, yeah.
What a coincidence that that's there.
I know, right? It's crazy that I brought that today.
Did you say embedded into
the side of the thing, about a good, I don't know distances, but a good decent ways up the cliff face. There's this sailing ship just
functional.
not a functional ship.
Do they have to get that down?
That's not going to be very useful at all, is
You
it?
climb off of this carriage, and the chauffeur points you to what can only be described as like this magical elevator in the side of the cliff face. You step on, he waves his hand over a gemstone in it, and it comes to life. This sort of thin plate of copper starts to just raise itself without wires or anything as it starts to journey up the cliff face towards this this ship. As you get closer, you can see.
Damn it, no!
Are they still trying to kill this fly? Oh my God. They need to bring in some fly swatters. Don't you guys agree? I mean, the fly can be rather it's an interrupting fly.
It's like,
As you get
what
closer,
are
you can
doing?
see that it is. Oh, motherfucker!
Yeah, the fly really. I hate when the fly shows up. Like it really distracts me. The fly must be how you all feel when I pause the video.
I was like, how do I catch it if it's on my finger?
Can somebody edit together a montage of the fly pissing herself? That'd be great. That'd be great.
As you're getting closer to this ship, you can see that water is spilling down, Angel Falls style, just kind of disappearing as it's.
I love it. Keep going.
And
so good.
This is my home now.
And as you get to it, you can see that it is covered in bright coloured rings that denote different spell sizes. It is covered in water that is spilling down from the crow's nest.
Oh.
And as it falls, it seems to be travelling down the sides of invisible rigging.
Cool
So as
ship.
it's spilling off, you can see that it's the water is forming rivulets that forms the crisscross lattice pattern of network, but it doesn't seem to be going down anything. And then as it gets to the side, it just falls down, Angel Falls style.
It's very descriptive, using words like rivulets and lattice. I love it.
It's magic, bloody magic.
It's a kind of magic.
You can tell that the water seems to be coming from a waterfall that's coming off the side of the cliff, the top of the cliff, which you're relatively close to now. Incredible view, and the moonlight shining off of the lakes are kind of showing the different islands of this Thillavern, and you can see that the shimmering of the dome above you is kind of helping to reflect the starlight onto the lake. The water is spilling down, heading down one of these sorts of mast rigging. No, what are they called? Wood.
Boat.
Wood.
I used to know ship terminology. I haven't done a nautical adventure in too long.
Wood.
Yeah.
It's heading into the crow's nest, and the crow's nest is a hot tub.
So cool.
Yeah, and then it's overspilling that infinity pool style and down onto the rigging.
Is there one of those catchy people with wings?
No, there is not.
So don't jump off this one.
But just,
Oh yeah, I was thinking about that. Remember when he jumped off the boat? Oh my god.
I bet there is somewhere.
But I go.
We're not on it. We're not on
I
it.
don't think we're on the boat yet.
Oh, no, but yeah.
Elevator.
You've gotten up. The elevator has now gotten you to the poop
Yeah,
deck.
Bodger goes like, all right, here we go. Ah.
Don't do that this time.
I won't do it then.
Please do not do
you are
that.
bloody Bob, aren't you?
Probably.
You bloodied up that giant before.
I guess I'll just be.
We need a new Greg, don't we?
Greg.
Yeah.
I thought about that.
Maddie.
And we don't need Poppy anymore.
No,
Oh, I'm so mad about Poppy. Don't even talk to me about Poppy. Can't even believe what they did.
Hammer out and smash it at the table.
Stop. It's not funny.
and this is like the opposite of what I represent now.
Yeah.
Yeah. No more
like the
Gatling gun
the
Greg.
Greg
No
of
Gatling gun
nightmares.
Greg
This is
anymore.
my nightmares.
You wake up going,
I'm not that man anymore.
got blood on this.
As you arrive and step off, you are greeted by a tall, slender kind of moot when it comes to high elves for the most part. They tend to be tall and slender. That fly just took me right out of it.
Yep.
This copper-skinned, dark-haired elf comes to greet you and introduce
Rowan's going to kill the fly.
himself as Palet Sandana.
Let's and down.
My money's on Rowan.
I'm one of the nobles of the Sandana family. I oversee the shipping operations. The head of the family, Owen Sandana, will be joining us for a meal tonight, if you are up for it.
Is he coming all the way from the main island?
He's coming from Delarine, yes.
Oh, wow.
To dine with us tonight.
Bloody skinned.
He's bringing his...
By the way, I almost want to rewind time a little bit. I didn't realize we're getting quite close to here. I feel like I should hide my identity slightly, possibly.
Could well do. You can easily
You're
have
just
done
going
that
to
on
tell
the...
everyone who you are anyway.
I don't. There's not much to be gained. I don't think.
Okay, cool. Let's continue. Continue as is. Yeah, I'm going to tell it.
Did you see? I thought that was a good idea. Did you see Rob's face? Like,
To be gained, I don't think.
Okay.
no, don't listen to the barbarian. Do not listen to Bodger. Bodger is not the one you listen to. Don't say just okay, non-flippantly. Like, Baradun is correct on this one. He should hide his identity, and you can see that in the expression of Rob's face right here.
Let's continue. Continue as is.
Look, boom, boom. That is probably going to be the thumbnail. This is probably going to be the thumbnail. I'm just saying, I feel like this is a very bad thing. This is almost like the premonition I had when they had the cursed mask. Like, I'm literally getting like a very bad, like, I'm literally getting some like very bad vibes off of this. Like, really.
I'm going to tell everyone I'm Baradun anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
He says,
I don't know we can do that.
will be-
So we can just rewind time.
If it hasn't
Totally,
affected
Maddie.
anything yet, I can retcon stuff.
Okay, go.
You had time
It's on his
between
radar
like
now.
waiting for the character to
Sometimes
arrive.
it's just
and then-
waiting for your
Just
chance
rewind
to
to when I
speak.
wake up.
Yeah.
Because I didn't quite realize that we were like
walk
here.
away.
Yeah, right.
I pick up apples instead of potatoes from
I'm
the
gonna,
guy's
start, I'm gonna
cart.
start doing that in combat. Like, I'm not actually happy with how this fight's going.
That's what I said. If it hasn't affected anything yet.
Yeah.
He informs you that Owen Sandana and his wife Chelsea will be coming, and you'll be joined by and he's very excited to tell you you'll be joined with.
She sounds beautiful.
You'll be joined.
Oh no, I had an ex-girlfriend named Chelsea. I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle this episode. She was so wrong to me. She broke my heart into pieces. I don't even know if I can deal with this.
Joining with Professor Laethil as well.
Oh,
sounds like
you guys, all three of you missed that.
Oh no, Maddie.
All three of you missed that.
that too.
We're also going to be joined by Laethil this evening.
Oh, yes.
You know what? This could be a pretty important dinner. I
broke my
think I
heart.
might need to disguise myself just in case someone turns up that, knows me as High Sorcerer Baradun. No, you know what? You make a great point. Hi, I'm High Sorcerer Baradun.
Professor Laethil is joining us tonight.
Well, maybe
So
you should.
let's get in the hot tub and wait for Laethil to arrive.
Maybe you should have concealed your identity a little bit. Oh well.
I've been sitting in the hot tub being like,
He would have seen through it.
You haven't yet introduced yourself to Paulette Sandana, so
You got
the time is
time.
still there. As
Put a
he
mustache on.
introduces himself,
Because Laethil will recognise us.
You know what? Yep. Let's roll with these punches. Let's do it.
Let's go.
all right.
Oh my god, this is intense. Laethil is going to show up on this boat with them. This is insanity.
This is going to be interesting.
They are joining us for a meal and a performance, so
Otherwise he can't remember.
please make yourself at home on my ship.
Performance. Is it the old
They're
crew
not ready
coming
for a
back?
fight.
Hey again, guys. We keep bumping into each other.
Yeah.
So you're allowed to wander the ship and
Laethil
enjoy the
will
building.
own
It is
them.
late in the night, but it's going to be like a supper, late evening performance, it seems.
This
What
is
do you want
intense.
to do? As you wander, you see that up on this poop deck there is a furnace situation, poop. There's a furnace situation where you can, if you want, forge yourself a hunting knife, because you were wanting that before.
Yeah.
I wonder, Alan, if you should, or Grog, if you should give us a little 10-minute healy because.
Yeah, I guess we haven't actually had a rest.
Yeah,
You guys are all.
we're-
Yeah,
we're
let's.
still not-
What?
Just earlier when I was like, you probably won't get into another fight.
Yeah, let's. How often can I use it? Because I know I use it. Can I just?
Yeah, you've got
I'm
plenty
already
of spell
full
slots.
heals.
It costs a spell slot. What level is
I'm full heals as well, but he's
I'm full heals.
I used the lowest level of it earlier.
Are you? You're full. Are you full heals?
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm the only one that's still got plenty.
Maybe you
of
should
heal.
do,
Maybe
like-
you could do something more.
I can do a more dedicated
Heal
heal.
and do a whatever.
I'm low on spell slots though. So we should try not have a fight here.
I feel like the fact there's a boat here in front of us means there'll be a big fight coming up here.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's very meta.
It's like the classic case of like open it in a video game and you just kind of appear and there's suddenly like health things everywhere and a big
You're like, I guess we're in a fight.
yeah,
and stuff, you're
ammo
like,
and
"Ah,
lots of terrain in the way.
So you're doing some
Dark
healing
Souls,
on
you
Bodger?
go into a bigger ring.
Yeah, I wanted some healing budget. What do you?
You can cure wounds. Cure wounds is probably the most dedicated healing you can do.
Okay,
and
cure wounds.
you can cast it at first level, second, third,
how
whatever you want.
damaged are you?
I've still got like at least 30 kind of. I can't actually remember what my full HP is.
The most efficient way to level some up is cast first level over and over again, but then you're using
okay.
more spell slots.
Typical.
Yeah, right. Oh, let's do cure wounds a couple times.
A couple times at first level.
Yeah. So it's 1d8.
D8 plus
Nice.
8.
8, you said it was before, right?
D8 plus.
Because this won't account for your life abilities.
Creature in terms
It was
of
a
hit
plus
points
8 when you
equal
did
to 1d8 plus your spell casting ability modifier.
Yeah, which would be a 4, and then plus 2 from being a life cleric, so it might be
The first time that an actual healing spell is actually being used here. Episode 1 episode 125. That's right. Ben did use one. Right. It's like a proper heal spell from a cleric. Like that is like it has taken 125 episodes though for them to actually have a healer in their party, man. 125 episodes in, they finally have like a healer casting a proper healing spell.
Plus 6.
Okay, 6. Okay, sweet. So D8 plus 6.
Yeah, I know that's from an artificer though. That never really worked. Right. I was just gonna say that, Maddie. Right. Like none of their healing spells were really legit healing spells, you know? Like this one, I feel like finally we have like a legit healing spell from a legit cleric. Finally, episode 125. I shit you not.
6.
I went below deck just to
Below deck,
I'm
check those things out there.
steal some shit.
Zoomies.
6. 6 plus 6, so 12.
12,
and
so
then
I'm
one
good
more.
with
8.
Plus 6. And 14.
So 14.
I go up to the front
Mark
and
off
wait for
2
someone to
first level
check
spell
me.
slots.
Yeah.
You flying around, you're up the front waiting for somebody to
Sure.
check you.
No,
Oh,
no.
Bob, you want someone to check you? I'm coming to check you.
Check me, Baron
I'm coming to check you.
Stephen.
And we check each other. I jack your
So,
rolls.
can
Gonna
we,
be up a little bit up here.
Sorry, continue.
slow
And
your fam?
back.
All right.
Grow up, quite frankly, actually.
What did you introduce yourself to Pallet as?
High Sorcerer Baradun.
High Sorcerer Baradun.
Yeah.
I like to imagine this is exactly how you introduce yourself.
My name's High Sorcerer Baradun. Wait, are you going to tell Laethil that? Maybe don't tell other people that.
Maybe just.
Who's going to be here again? Laethil. Right.
Maybe say my name's Stephen.
Maybe.
Stephen?
He just said that Laethil's going to be here, and you're like, right, I'm High Sorcerer Baradun. I mean, Stephen.
Let's commit to that because it's hilarious.
All right. Welcome to my home. I'm Pallet Sandana. And you are?
My name's Bodger.
Clem.
Bob.
Greg.
And I'm guys.
This is like exactly what happened in front of Clem's mother. This is the same thing in every situation. Everybody finds out. They never keep Baradun's identity secret, ever. Have they once properly actually kept Baradun's identity secret? I'm trying to go back in history here and just think if they've actually kept his identity properly concealed. I don't think they have. It's always this way.
Real quick, Huddle. Should I say that my name's Baradun? Should I say High Sorcerer Baradun? Should I say Mr. B? Mr. Baradun, Baradun and the dickheads, Bazadun. Am I Baradun right now or am I not? Should I lie? Should I lie and tell my known alias, Stephen Thorley III? Which one should I use? Guys, have I been saying this out loud the entire time and he can definitely hear? Oh no, I've just given myself away again, haven't I?
Yeah.
Have I just ruined everything again and just told some new stranger my name like I do all the time?
Because you did just tell us that Laethil was going to be there. You're like, wait, shall I disguise myself? No, I'm Baradun.
And I said all that
Wait,
out loud.
yes, I am.
Wait,
I don't
should
know.
do.
Am I? I'm Baradun.
I stabbed this person.
I actually forgot. Remind me how you at the start of this campaign were High Sorcerer Baradun.
Yeah.
He and I can't remember. And then there was a defamation. But I can't actually remember the dates.
Well, no, he said that I'm dead, and there's a
Doppelganger.
There's a doppelganger.
a really weak doppelganger out there.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he
Okay.
told
So
us
people could
powers.
think that that's me.
That's
the
why
issue.
you can't just be honest.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But it's too late now. Continue.
Amazing how every time it just turns into the most clusterfuck.
After
Every
Master
single
Padrick,
time.
the last time he spoke to you, specifically said in no uncertain
tell
terms,
people.
Laethil thinks you're dead. We need to keep it that way.
Oh man.
Do not tell people your name. And you were like,
man.
oh yeah, of course not.
And he's like, so welcome to this big ship. You'll be joined later by Laethil. Great, my name's Baradun. I'm the...
It's like the most important part of the story arc. Like, I don't know. Rob has highlighted the fact that he needs to pretty much stay on the down low for the entirety of the story arc. I don't know why, especially Adam. Of all people, you think Adam being one of the most intelligent members of the Viva Dirt League crew. Why Adam cannot remember this. The guy who writes everything on a notepad and he cannot remember this is ridiculous. You think he's doing it for narrative purposes?
I
think he honestly forgets.
Still alive.
I think he honestly
All
forgets,
right, see
man.
that? Oh well.
Paulette
Okay.
looks at you.
I don't know.
Make an
I
insight
don't know.
check.
I think he's covered.
Hell.
You've killed us all.
18 plus, I think mine's
You are insightful enough to read on his face.
This
Oh.
is bad.
Shit. I thought he was dead. This
Like
is
when I
interesting.
said, "Oh, you're probably going to introduce yourself as Baradun as well," I thought maybe it would accidentally happen.
Not choose to. He definitely recognizes the name.
I don't know. I don't buy it, Maddie. I don't buy it. Like legitimately, every time they're in a situation like this, it looks to me as if Adam legitimately forgets. I don't think he's. I don't think he's conscious
And
of
then
it.
after a moment of pause, he goes, "It's a pleasure to meet you,"
Oh, no.
and tries to act
Are you
like he doesn't
glazing?
know who you
You're
are.
glazing.
Do you want to try
Adam.
and retract that now?
He then offers you the.
Can I just ask you a quick question? I just want to know when the other guests are going to be arriving. How soon?
Oh, shortly, presently.
Yes, are
And then
you
see the-
heading
and
off
then
to
you
get
see
them?
the-
Are you heading off to get them, or are they?
No,
think
they would be
I-
arriving. You see the
he's lying.
Brilliant that you're not
the little
going off.
the
Thank
little
you.
square
Well,
of
I mean,
little square of copper that you came up on
Yeah.
starts to retract.
What if we-
He
what
goes,
if we-
"Oh, somebody's called
I-
really quickly,
I-
really quickly,
I
the
just
other bit."
At this point, maybe it happens in the future where then he deliberately does, like from episode 126 on, perhaps, but up to episode 125, the evidence does not prove to me that Adam is doing this on purpose. Like I literally every situation he gets into,
Quickly just put my
blunders into
above
it.
my head.
Really quickly though, because that's not. Do we have? I'm not saying.
To be fair, he did ask before he even got on the boat. He said he did ask. To be fair, in this situation, he did ask, "Hey, should I cover my identity?" And then Rowan was like, "Nah," and then he's like, "Okay, never mind. Yeah, I don't need to do it."
We
Like a
have to
little
do
kid.
something.
They can't see me now.
We have to do something about this guy.
Not up to this point.
Let's definitely not hurt him or kill him, but can we?
I hear you.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I was under the impression you were dead, sir. I'm sorry.
Yes, most people think that, and there are a lot of people around Azram who'd like to know that I am not dead. Actually.
Yes, Professor Laethil joining us tonight, I'm sure.
Oh, okay, look, I'm not saying that we kill him.
Laethil, if you kill him!
I think we kill him.
Hey, we tie him up somewhere and put him somewhere. So,
The old Greg.
Didn't take long, did it, Greg?
no. To keep him alive, definitely keep him alive, and release him afterwards unharmed.
But so who is this guy? He's
Are
like
you
the
saying
main
that
guy
out
on the
loud
ship?
in front
No,
of
no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Paulette is one of the. So there's three tiers of family. Three tiers within the Sandana family.
Yeah.
There's the highest tier, Owen, who is him and his family are like the bigwigs that run the entire family and the operation.
Yeah.
Then there's the second tier, which is this guy. He's one of the nobles. He's still a big name. He oversees like the shipping of the steel. And then there's the third tier, which is Sig and Sandana, the ones that run the actual day-to-day operations.
I'm sorry, that's one of the guys.
So
You've met Sigan. You met Sigan, the foreman, who was dealing with everything and saying like, deal with this dragon for us. Now you're meeting Paulette, who's in tier
Good
2.
night, Nick. You
and
get
in the
some
moment,
rest.
So people when the
Sweet
sting
dreams,
comes back up.
Why don't you pay him off? Because he's
Oh,
got
wow.
Guys,
Feeling
there's
better.
literally nothing we can do. If this is him left,
We have to be up at 3 a.m. for, Nikki. What the hell? Nikki's like, I have to be up at 3 a.m. Oh my God. They got you going into work that early? Like you got to be into work at 4? What is going on over there? Oh, I'd be so upset with them. God, if I were Nikki, I'd ask for a raise like right this second. Oh, you're going to gym? Gym and then work? Oh, look at you being healthy. Oh my God, Nikki's getting healthy and she's kicking ass. God damn it. Nikki, that's hot. Get in that gym and get it.
Nikki, the manager, she's managing you. She's managing me, she's managing everyone. She's managing 3 streams at the same time. She's Nikki, the manager.
All right. Get some sleep. Get some sweet dreams. Wake up. Sweat it out. Work out. Get them muscles. Own it up. Manage like you've never managed before after that. Like, think about this. Think about this when you're working out. 2-hour workout. 2-hour workout every day. Holy shit. When you're working out and you're lifting and you're running and you're on the elliptical and you're on the bike and you're on the walking machine, I want you to think about this song while you're working out.
Nikki, the manager, she's managing you. She's managing me, she's managing everyone. She's managing 3 streams at the same time. She's Nikki, the manager.
You're going to have that song in your head while you're working out tomorrow. I know it.
Laethil's going to see my face in mere moments.
But you,
Yep.
But I have a mask. We can disguise you.
I remember Retro was
Yeah.
watching in the
Okay.
gym earlier.
So
So
tonight.
the thing is,
We
we
had a
can't
great
if
stream
we can
earlier.
think of a
didn't we?
solution.
Over 60 people. That was awesome.
But
Amazing.
Laethil knows your faces as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let's
true.
know
Yeah.
what we can do.
Not me.
This is time for
And here's the other thing, is that Laethil can't just come out and go like, no, my evil plan. I mean, wait, not evil plan, shit. 'Cause
Exactly.
He's trying to become high
Exactly.
sorcerer.
Time for diplomacy. Let's continue.
So it's kind of like we're both going to see each other and go, hello. And he's going to look around going,
Continue. I've got a plan.
All right.
Okay.
So you have the lay of the ship for a few moments while the elevator goes down and then comes back up again. You said you went down below deck. You can see that there are bedrooms there, and there's like a tunnel that leads into the mouth of the cliff face and then up, so that there's windows. So like all of the interior of the cliff face is also part of his house, and has a fantastic view of all of this.
Bob just becomes like an excitable little boy. He's like, oh, big ship, and just starts running around everywhere.
Just
Goes like, what's in
flying
here? What's
everywhere.
over here?
He doesn't stop you. He allowed you free reign of.
Zoe just texted me and my daughter, and she said that she's getting her fiance Brandon to watch Princess Diaries with Anne Hathaway with her. I was like laughing with her on the phone, just in case you wonder what I was texting my daughter about that. Brandon's watching Princess Diaries with Zoe. Dude, what was that Anne Hathaway movie where she sang and she was like in a fairy tale kind of land? My daughter used to love that when she was a little kid. Anne Hathaway's like the one that got her famous. Maddie said, I thought you said branded. No, Brandon, but might as well be branded. Oh, you see what I was saying? No, just teasing. Enchanted. Yes, Ella Enchanted. Yes. Zoe loved Ella Enchanted. We had that on all the time back in the day. Back in the early 2000s, man. When I had a VHS.
This ship. It isn't long before the elevator retrundles back up, and you see it coming, and you're standing there nervous as all, and you
She
see on it
loved Ella.
a very fat.
Speaking of Anne Hathaway, how about her at the game? How about them Eagles? Oh, man. That was great. Anne Hathaway at the game. That was awesome.
Decadent-looking elf in huge, almost like Meryl chains, like gaudy, wealthy opulence. His wife, who looks like a trophy wife, and
What's up,
is
Drew? Welcome
a
back,
human
man.
woman, and a gentleman, another elf that looks familiarly resemblance to Laethil, but is definitely not the Laethil you know. As they step off, Palette says,
Body double.
"Oh, and it's great to see you." And he gives him the elven kiss on the cheek or whatever it is, and greets his wife in a similar fashion. And then he says, "Professor, it's wonderful that you could join us as well. Allow me to introduce you to my guests. This is you give your real name.
Yeah.
This is Bob. This is
Hi, Sorcerer Baradun.
Doubling down.
I am.
the gentleman that he's been called Professor Laethil says, "Oh,
And I spot over and go, Laethil! What? It's been so long since I saw you, my best friend!
I
it's not
I don't believe I've met you before. I'm sorry.
What? Sorry, you're not Laethil?
I'm Professor Laethil, yes.
Yes, it's been so long since we've seen each other, and I do a big smile, but there's obviously like glowing in my eyes, being like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm sorry, I don't make an insight
This
check.
isn't Laethil. It isn't Laethil.
Yeah.
We know that. Oh, okay, sorry.
I know it's not, but
Unless it is, but he's playing some sort of, who knows?
11 insight, did you say?
Insight, yeah.
I think it was 3, so 14.
He's either got a very good poker face.
5 actually, so 16.
Oh, okay. He's there's a very real chance this guy genuinely has confusion on his face, and it's not just play acting.
I like that.
Oh.
I like that. You see that? You see that? You see what happened? You see the difference? That's why he's good. That's why Rob is a great DM. He's got scenarios set up. He's a genius. One of the best DMs I've ever seen. Like on the 14 roll, he said Laethil's got the best, like a good poker face possibly. And then when we found out it was a 16 roll, he upped the game and he's like, listen, like he put more facts into it, like right off the bat, like split second.
I'm sorry.
That's why he's
Have
a
you been
great
in one of
DM.
my lectures?
No, we've met before. I'm your superior at the Temple of Carlibor. Laethil,
Just quickly.
Oh.
Could Laethil be a name that other people
I'm
have?
sorry, are you thinking of my cousin Belandra? Belandra Laethil, the head of arcane research.
Yes, that is who I'm thinking of. I'm very sorry.
I'm told that we look very alike, yes.
I did mistake you for him.
I'm Professor Joran Laethil.
You have a very similar likeness.
Oh, thank you, yes, it's an elven trait.
Okay.
It's Laethil, an elf.
Have you heard of High Sorcerer Baradun?
Yes, of course, everybody's heard of High Sorcerer Baradun.
Good things, or
I heard that you died.
Yes, I know I'd heard that rumor going around as well, but as you can see, here I am, alive and well.
Where have you been for 3 months?
Was it up to our best
and Palette
interest
says, we will get to that over dinner. It is getting late, of course.
Once again.
Bodger,
Oh my God.
Greg,
oh my God.
Clementine.
I love it.
And you've met second cousin Joran Laethil. And you full well that you would forget that Laethil was his surname.
Laethil, it's so lovely to see you!
I don't believe we've ever met.
It's me, High Sorcerer Baradun! Laethil!
From the Temple of Calibor?
Yes! Baradun Laethil!
You must work with my second cousin Belandra Laethil then, head of arcane research.
Laethil!
Yes, Belandra Laethil. I'm Joran Laethil. I work as a professor here at the university.
Laethil!
Yes. It's funny, because if you hadn't told me you were Baradun, I wouldn't have known. No, I know who Baradun High Sorcerer is, of course, because he works with my second cousin, but I don't know him by appearance, so you could have theoretically just told me you were anyone, and I wouldn't have known. It's pretty crazy. I thought you were dead. My cousin said you were dead.
Laethil!
Yes, Laethil. That's our family name.
Laethil.
Small world.
Well, then you tried to convince him that, like, we've met before, it's this different person. You're like, hey!
I just love it.
What's that thing where you meet someone's twin? And you're
definitely-
like, what's the... Hey!
Except
looks
that he's
similar
not a
enough.
twin, he's his cousin.
Second cousin.
Yeah, second cousin.
cousin.
Again, another instance of where you definitely did not need to fully reveal who you are. It would have been perfectly fine. You're like, don't worry, guys, I've got a plan. I'm Baradun, High Sorcerer. I've lost all my powers. I'm really weak. Well, I'm
I'm
kind
gonna
of
do a
good
stage
now.
play of my history.
I didn't say that I'm really weak.
No, you didn't. You're
Not
like,
yet. But I
Laethil.
will. Don't
out.
worry. I'll say that shortly.
See, now he's committed.
Baradun.
How was I meant to know that this isn't the right Laethil?
You're his boss.
Yeah?
You don't know his face.
Well, I mean, no.
You don't know his name.
I know his name.
How long have you worked with him for?
Decades.
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 And you don't know his face or his name.
I know his name's Laethil.
You're on a council, right?
Yeah.
How many members?
Like 8 of us?
8 of us.
Yeah.
And you don't know one of their faces and names, and you see him every day. You speak to him about details of his life, and you have no idea who he is. Does he have glasses?
No. Yes?
Oh, I have glasses.
No.
Belandra doesn't.
No.
You are the rudest man I have ever met.
It's really no surprise
that
that he's
sounds about
wanted to kill you.
Shut up, I'm not talking to you.
I just shake my head.
I do have a section that does say if Joran finds out who Baradun really is.
So here we go.
So
here we go.
Anyway,
Love it.
so
I can
you
feel
start dinner.
this hasn't been released yet, and I can feel the judgment from
All of the comments.
I can feel the judgment from the comments.
There was like a collective face palm of
like,
like
yeah,
hundreds of people
God.
watching.
Without fail.
Yeah.
Every time.
Over dinner, Joran is talking the ear off of whoever's next to him about the wonders of the properties of crystinium, a gem-like crystal that has magical properties, and that's what he studies. He's a bit of
One
a
of us
researcher.
got one of those, didn't we?
What one?
Crystinium? No.
I've got chrysoberyl.
That's what I thought.
He's just talking about something that's not really interesting unless you're in the field that he's interested in.
I'm only interested in life.
Oh, God. So biased. I'm sorry. Are we talking about
Some poor bastard. He's caught between him and Joran. And he's talking about life and his newfound religion.
Every time you do that, I periodically just look at you and go.
If you cared about life, you'd still have Poppy around.
Just constantly. Ugh.
Guys, the power of now.
the power of
power of now.
Eckhart Tolle.
Great, it's all about now. Like the past and the
You read
future
that?
don't exist.
Just pouring dwarven whiskey, just shot.
It's all about now. All we have is now.
Owen
I have that
Sindana will
on my
be.
back tattooed. All we ever have.
We
is
will
now.
get there.
We'll get there eventually.
Elven
Owen-
children can be very cruel to one another.
The power of now.
Owen will offer you guys, as a thank you for the dragon, and you've filled him in on what happened and how you dealt with it and all this stuff. He's very grateful, and he offers you a continued discount on Erangel steel for the rest of each of your lives, respectively.
How much was that?
Which, as a blacksmith, if you ever actually get back to having your shop, is going to be very useful for you. Roll a persuasion check, each of you, as a group. We're going to do a group persuasion check to see what the discount is he offers.
8.
4.
Persuasion total.
18.
6 plus.
11.
Probably not plus.
16.
Thank you.
14.
14.
Yeah, I love that your plan wasn't if
8.
he finds out, if anything happens, then I've got a plan. It was just immediately, as soon as I see him, just launch into it.
You're bringing down the group, even if it's the group checks.
Yeah, even if it's not him,
Looting
just
and now
whoever
it's
comes up there, just go.
I say it to everyone.
Not bad. So he gives you this discount, which, as a group, you're doing a fairly good job of persuasion until Clem's 4.
Sorry.
So it was on track to being, because it's an average of what you rolled, and then that's how much the discount is. So he was going to be giving you 14% discount.
Yeah, way to go.
It goes down to a 12% discount.
That's still alright.
That's all right.
Because of what?
okay.
What happens? What does Clem do to Owen or his wife?
What to Owen's wife? I'm like, I really, your hair looks really nice, and then
no, there's no.
It's I've got people who style it for me.
oh, I thought you did it yourself.
Oh no, that's what undoes it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh,
doing.
it looks like you did it all yourself.
Oh.
In a good way. Like you're just good at doing hair.
Oh, stop.
Like hair, you do your own hair with your.
Hey, Clem, how's your
I like
meal?
it. I
How's
did
your
my
meal,
hair.
Clem? Clem, how's your meal?
Good.
And like, it's one of those things that like to tell a noblewoman
Yeah,
that she's
right, there it is. Thanks
who's
for tying
like
that
yeah,
together,
she's
'cause I
married
was
into
like-
nobility, and you're telling her that she looks like she did it herself, and that
Yeah.
she looks like a person who would do hair for a living.
But
and-
like in an it's like a boho, like undone, like it's trendy kind of thing. Like
she
I
sort of
pin
like
it on
turns away from you.
Pinterest.
And it's caused us to get.
And so the
Oh,
discount
man.
that he eventually offers you as a lifelong discount to Erangel Steel product is 12%.
Still good.
It was going to be 14, but she's weird.
She's just generally weird.
You've directly affected me more than anyone, probably.
Yeah, correct.
Yep.
I like your hair.
Oh, thank you.
Did you do it yourself?
No.
Oh, really? Looks like you did it yourself, and it looks very good.
No, I have a handmaiden that does my hair. Does it look like I've done it myself?
Oh, in a good way. In a good way.
And who shaves your face?
Like in the way it looks polished. Like you polish. Like
Looks like I put polish in my hair.
no, like put together. Put together. Like you've brushed it. Like you've brushed it very well, and the colour looks good, shiny, very shiny.
Shiny hair, like it's
Yeah,
greasy.
No.
Guidance. It's too late for guidance.
It looks shiny like
Too
grease, like
late for
dirt.
guidance.
Disgusting.
Owen dear.
Yeah. Nope.
I'm so sorry.
Could we switch?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You look so good. You look great, really.
Sorry.
What?
Why is
what
it I
sort
can
of
imagine
topics
Brit?
do you
Why is it I can imagine Brit actually did that? To somebody in real life.
discuss over dinner?
Hair.
As much as we can. Keep life, hair.
The life of me.
The beauty of life. Death.
You have.
Darkness. Disease.
May I remind you? You have the ear of one of the 5 families' heads.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
What do you
Right,
discuss over
okay,
dinner?
so listen.
I like your ears on your head.
Owen.
That's what it's
Owen.
for.
What I'm hinting at.
Ding, 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 ding. Hey, thank you for having us, Owen.
It's my jowly Welsh. Wales, but he's a fat man. He's decadent. Yes.
So I'm gonna
It's a pleasure.
I'm actually gonna get to the point quite quickly.
Please.
Jesus.
Hey, look. We need your help.
Don't let Bodger talk.
Don't. I just accepted your help. If anything I can do to help, of course.
There is a big bad evil.
Every time Bodger steps up as the barbarian, in a diplomatic situation, this does never go right. It never goes right. And I find it very odd that Bodger usually does end up being the person that steps up diplomatically and talks. And every single time, very much like me, sticks his foot entirely in his mouth, like every single time.
Coming across this land, and we can't defeat it ourselves. We need to recruit as many people, magicians, heroes, to the cause.
Is this your card? What sort of this evil?
Whoa.
So are we just really quick? Are we all happy for Baradun to be taking the reins? I mean, for Bodger to be taking the reins.
I think that's the best person for it.
Okay. So you're doing better than me. Face of the group. I mean, he's got a decent charisma.
You're doing better than I would.
You see, Calathak, the old high sorcerer, he has been.
Yoram puts his cutlery down and.
Can I just say I've been explaining the whole thing to him?
You can.
I want to see you.
You want to explain the whole thing
with like the gravity of like you put down your glass.
He doesn't do that.
Real talk.
He said it.
Real talk. The glasses go down.
Real talk. Look,
this is why we wanted to come
here. I unveil everything we've learned.
I need you to roll an intelligence check to see how much of the story Bodger understands and remembers.
Did you hear Britt? Britt said, "Oh God." It's really interesting and very fun to see Britt in this situation. I enjoy Britt. I really love her in this party right now as Clem. I think her character is freaking awesome. I think she fits in just great. I wonder how many more episodes she's in. Don't tell me, don't spoil me, but I'm almost going to hate it when she leaves.
Also, Laethil's cousin's just...
Yeah, right, man.
But there's a big evil coming on there, and we just got to lay it out.
Yeah, his cousin's part of it, so...
his cousin's not necessarily part of it.
Well, I don't know, but maybe.
Come on.
Family, though.
He's not part of it. Based on
he doesn't want it to be.
That'd be
Sound
8
logic.
minus 1.
7.
So he does a bad job. He does a bad job.
Hang on, that's not charisma.
No, it's intelligence.
Just anytime
it's how much of the story. You said you lay out the story. I want you to know how much of the story Bodger remembered and understood.
Anytime anyone wants to do something from now on, can you just give me a little elbow shove and I'll just go. Guidance.
Listen, Bob, let me explain something to you. Sometimes you just have to put all your cards on the table.
Well, that explains your gambling problem.
Did pretty well last time.
Let me try to explain something to you, Bodger.
Guidance.
What was that?
Guidance. I'm helping.
Guidance.
How's that helping?
It's giving you extra.
Look, Greg, I'm going to be honest with you.
I love him coming in here. Guidance.
That's really annoying. Can I tell you something?
Guidance.
What are you doing?
I love that.
I'm going to have a drink.
Guidance.
Guidance.
Oh my God.
Oh, I drank well.
See?
I'm going to stab Bob.
Yeah, guidance.
Oh!
Holy shit!
I'm gonna tell you what I really think.
Guidance.
Yeah.
Greg, it turns out you're still shit.
I'm going to tell Greg to f*** off.
No guidance for you. So you failed at that.
With a 7 intelligence, which
Can we just can you just go?
which elements do you guys think Bodger leaves out of the story?
I love Dungeons and Dragons.
Well,
such a small percentage of the population understands a good Dungeons and Dragons
earlier
ship.
today.
I'm glad I'm that small percentage.
So I think he certainly forgets that.
He leaves out characters, locations, plot points. The overriding arc.
I think all
that would be a net one.
I think all that comes out as is big bad dark lord evil.
and it's a 7. It's not the worst.
but like big bad evil thing coming.
There's a guy. I think you are confident in the name you give, like Kerouac or something. But you just with a 7.
Kerouac.
Jack Kerouac was sent.
Okay, so that's how it sounds. He goes, listen. So, big bad guy. He's fucking Kerouac. He turned into a big bad dude in the underlife, and he's coming. See, it's bad. It's coming. It's growing. Spreading. Bad things are coming.
All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. I can't wait for the day we get the support. We can move this to Wednesdays and watch these for hours. Get your butts over to the Patreon page. Get your butts over to YouTube. Become members. Get the support. Bring the people here. Support. And then we'll move the show to Wednesday. And then we'll do hours upon hours upon hours upon hours of Dungeons and Dragons. I cannot wait for that moment in time. It will be glorious. And I will love being able to stream 3 days in a row. That is a dream come true.